And this can be at the European level in the Commission mainly, but also in member states, and also at the more local level, those who have to design and implement policies linked to migration. We also need to anticipate, because this in this moment in Europe is maybe not so strong, this anticipation and foresight capacity, and also we need to build the knowledge which is missing. So I said the three pillars, and very quickly, the knowledge is mainly two things. I said already, take what exists, catalog, make an inventory, and put it in a place where everybody can immediately access it in an ordered and logical manner, but also is building the knowledge which is missing. So producing results, extra results of the research, but not any result of research, what is really needed to design the policies today or tomorrow or next year on migration in Europe. The partnerships, we want the best, we want to work with the best worldwide experts, stakeholders and actors. We want to learn from them, and we want them to help, and we want to share the European best practices with them. In the end, migration is not a European problem, it is very much a global problem. We cannot look at it from the European perspective. Even if we have to act locally, it is a global problem, and we have to work with the global actors. And as I said, I am asked to sum up all this into 2 pages that policymakers can immediately understand as the best indices, results, economic situation, integration indices, immediately, easily understandable in 2 pages. The JSC runs the daily activities of the Knowledge Center. It is in my unit under my responsibility, but it is a shared responsibility with the other Commission services. It is very much a Commission-driven initiative. These are the DGs that are involved in the steering of the Knowledge Center, deciding the priorities, deciding the work to be carried out. Because they have to propose the policies, they have to tell us this is what we need. And so we can help them. The Knowledge Center will be useful if it is useful to them. Now we have just started. We started in June 20th of June, the Knowledge Center was launched, and the unit started 1 week later. So, and for the time being, we work for the Commission, but the idea really is to help and serve the all of Europe. So it will be beneficial for all of Europe. We are new, we are small, but we already have some important deliverables in the first 6 months of activities of the Knowledge Center. And indeed, the first preoccupations for everybody, for all the experts, is linked to the data. We are in a society which is a bit data obsessed. Everybody wants to have the data. We all need the data. We want better data. The diagnosis was clear that data is not good enough. Maybe it will never be good enough, but there are a few gaps that are really clear and needs to be addressed. So what did we do? We called all the experts of migration data in Europe, the agencies, Frontex, FRA, EASO, EULISA, all the services, Home, all those, Eurostat, of course, dealing with the data. We sat together, we had this workshop, and we said, this is what we have to improve for better data in Europe. And we have designed 2 products, which will be the flagships products of the Knowledge Center in the first months of existence, so before the end of the year. First one is a data catalog. We will produce, and I'll show it to you in a second, a catalog. By accessing the website of the Knowledge Center, you will find, divided by topic or policy area or a theme, all the existing data sources with a description of which data you can find if you need to look into this matter. And this doesn't exist. Today, if you want to know what data exists on migration in the world, you Google, and if you're lucky, take it. Maybe not all, because we have already inventoried 60, 70 data sources, so maybe you don't catch all of them, catch a good. But you have to go and enter all of them. In the data catalog, they are there, described, you access them directly. But the catalog is a catalog. What do you do with all this data? Nothing if you cannot carry out the analysis of the data. So we have designed a tool which will put all this data together, which will be allowed to integrate and carry out analysis on this data and do rudimental visualizations or preliminary analysis.